A little bit of rain in Fargo-Moorhead as well as Grand Forks. We had a cold front move through last night, and that brought the rain. And it's snowing quite a bit out in Montana.
This time of the year.
You bet. It's not going to be a very pleasant Memorial Day for the folks out that way, but not too bad for us. We could see a little precipitation. First, the weather photo, though. This is a shot of the Blue Angels. It comes to us from Floyd Johnson of Thief River Falls, who took this picture in June of '88. We'll take a short break, and I'll be back with a little precipitation in the forecast. Turned out to be a pretty nice day across the Red River Valley. Late last night, a cold front moved through, bringing 3/100 of an inch of rain to Fargo-Moorhead and 7/100 of an inch to Grand Forks. Right now in the Fargo-Moorhead area, we have a partly cloudy sky. It's 58 degrees. The dew point's at 51, and the relative humidity stands at 77%. The pressure is on the rise from 29.97, and the winds are out of the northeast, but gusting as high as 25 miles an hour. In Grand Forks, it's cloudy and 57, the dew point at 36, the relative humidity 45%, the pressure on the rise from 30.01, and the winds are out of the north at 15 miles an hour. The official high today in Fargo-Moorhead climbed to 73 degrees after a mild morning low of 54. The averages are 72 and 47. And the record high, a very hot one, 97. That goes way back to 1934, while the record low of 26 goes back to 1947. Sky conditions across the region right now are mostly cloudy. Temperatures across Minnesota are mostly in the 50s and the 60s, with a 49-degree reading at the present time at International Falls. And there have been a few light rain showers across the west-central sections of Minnesota. Most of these have either dissipated or actually have become too light to be detected by the Fargo weather radar. Out towards the west in North Dakota, skies are mostly cloudy, but down to the south, skies have cleared out throughout central and western South Dakota. It's very mild out in Rapid City at 77 degrees. Well, it was a very mild Sunday for most of us across the tri-state region. Lots of 80s across South Dakota. There was one report of an 80-degree reading. That was at Lidgerwood, and it was also 80 degrees today at Alexandria, and both of these readings were the warm spots for North Dakota as well as Minnesota. But a few areas in the extreme north saw temperatures only in the 50s, 54 at International Falls, 53 degrees at Grand Marais. Temperatures across the Great Lakes were mostly in the 60s and the 70s, but down in the southeast, it was another hot and humid day, 97 down in Tampa, Florida. It was very hot also in New Orleans, down that way, 93 degrees. 103 out of Phoenix, that was the nation's hot spot. Billings at 71, but behind a cold front, only 41 degrees for a high temperature in Helena. In the meantime, it is snowing right now in Great Falls. They're at 32 degrees. They have a wind chill of just 12 degrees. And incidentally, there is a winter storm warning for this part of Montana. The elevations above 5,000 feet could receive 12 inches of snow tonight. In the meantime, the lower elevations could receive 2 to 3 inches of snow. What's causing it all is an area of deep low pressure centered in the northern Rockies. Now, we have high pressure to the north, and the difference between the high and the low has generated the north to northeast winds all day long across the Red River Valley. In the meantime, snow also fell early this morning across the Oregon Cascades. Much of that area received about 4 inches of snow. Now, in the meantime, there's lots of unstable air down to the south, and that has helped to set off some rather heavy thunderstorms tonight across Nebraska. And at the present time, there is a tornado watch across much of central Nebraska. Here's that winter storm warning across north central and northwestern Montana, and there is some rain down to the south, and some of this has already changed over to snow. Some rain here in the Midwest, also some sprinkles down towards the southeast, and a little bit of rain out towards the Pacific Northwest. Tomorrow for the Red River Valley begins a cooling trend. Will be in the 60s, but look at this in Montana, 40s and 50s. The hot spots again down in the southeast as well as the desert southwest. Our forecast for tonight calls for variably cloudy skies and a 40% chance for showers and thunderstorms. Low temperatures mostly in the 40s or some low 50s down to the south. And then for Memorial Day, cloudy, breezy, and unseasonably chilly. We have a 50-50 shot at some rain. High temperatures only in the 60s. Tomorrow night's forecast, variably cloudy skies and a 30% chance for showers or thunderstorms with lows in the 40s. And then for Tuesday, variably cloudy skies, a 30% chance for rain. Cool in North Dakota, but warming up to the low 70s in west central Minnesota. For Wednesday and Thursday, cool and dry, 60s during the day, 40s at night. And the winds tonight, north to northeast at 15 to 25. Tomorrow, east to northeast, 15 to 25. So in a word, unstable, but not too bad considering what's going on out in Montana.
That's right. Good. Thanks, Joe.